Hello everybody, we are back once more. This week we're playing Monster Prom. I'm TheOutbackAl.
I'm Hot for Justice.
I'm Yin&Jung.
And I'm Chippin' Noob.
And who's excited for this? We're gonna be doing stuff and all sorts of things. Talk a little amongst yourselves. I'm gonna adjust the audio thing real quick.
Okay, so let's get started. Let's play. Woohoo!
Alright, we doing one play.
Yeah.
Think so?
Do we want to start off with the DLC and try to get Dahlia, or do we want to do classic and go for one of the other ones?
That depends, because you said like a lot of the newer endings and like some of the stuff doesn't happen or isn't available until you actually like do and see a bunch of things. So part of me is thinking like we do know how to get Dahlia, which would be nice. But part of me is also like, if we see a bunch more stuff,
yeah, I honestly am just kind of at this point, I'm like, play at random and see what you get.
You know, I'd be fine with that. I mean, random for me usually gets me like a random ending with Damien. So I have luck with random. So why don't we try first term, try to get a classic ending real quick, short game, and just see what happens. Do we know? Does anyone have any preference?
Not really.
Should I roll the thing?
Roll it.
Okay.
No, I guess we're playing me today.
Just pay.
Alright.
Hang on, I got an idea. Because I feel like a while ago we might have mentioned like making all our decisions based on a dice roll.
Okay.
How about we go total random, or just rando, or random man?
Do you mean like our answers would be?
Well, I'm just saying our name could be like random. Random man, rando. Randy.
Randy.
I'm not doing the thing today, but
How Randy?
Randy. Randy is just Randy.
We're collective.
We are. Alright, yada yada ding dang dong. Stuff. Monster Prom. Oh, I should
Do the
get
dice.
Okay, so
roll.
for odd numbers like this, I'm gonna go with a D6 and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a 3, so that's the second one.
Herbert?
I didn't even read what this is. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Space.
No, the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's 3 and 4.
Money!
We got money. All right, rolling again. We got a 5, so that's the third answer.
Oh, we could have got so much wealth.
Yep.
We could have got some
Okay,
very nice
now
from
for
the shop.
the D6, we're going with number 4. How do we decide number 4? Do we go down or like across or?
I guess it would be down.
This one.
Okay, so a necklace with your own name in case you forget.
Scott!
You know, we've never
Scott!
gone after Scott.
We might get his route.
Cutie patootie.
Will random lead us to random love with Scott?
Maybe.
All right.
Who knows? Stay
We'll
tuned
probably have
to
we'll
find
probably
out.
have to do a random route in the DLC as well at some point. But
Yeah,
let's
let's
see
try
what
that.
happens. Okay, we have 6 options. Rolling a D6 to see what happens. Number 5, we're going to the gym. That is a great place to find Scott. Maybe the gods of random numbers have decided, you know what? It's Scott's day. Epic dodgeball match. Everything seems lost. Spectacular comeback. Blah, blah, blah. We're a natural born leader. 2 charm. Scott and Miranda seem to be arguing about something. Your sweet meditation skills are clearly needed. Or mediation skills.
No, I know our football team is called the Spooky High Spooky Monsters Who Spook, but who also play sports. But who's our mascot?
Our mascot? Oh, dang, you're right. We don't have one. Wait a minute. Do I know about this? Is there a secret ending for a mascot?
I don't think so.
I might look it up, but no, we're going random. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're going
Random.
I
Ooh,
feel like there should be though.
what about Misha the Mermaid? Mermaids are monsters.
No way. Too girly. Try this. Wally the werewolf.
Why's it got to be a werewolf? We're the monsters, not the werewolves.
The mermaids either. Oh my god! I've channeled my inner Scott. But we're not the mermaids either.
Maybe the problem is that the team name is trying to cover a huge, diverse group of people with a single label?
Sorry, I'm adjusting something. Oh, that's the wrong knob. Never fun to get the wrong knob. No, coach is never wrong. We're just not thinking hard enough. Think. And this is where we go inside his ear and see all the things inside Jimmy Neutron's head. Is everyone else thinking that?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
We've done enough other Nickelodeon references.
Brain blast!
Hey, you look like a hard thinker. What mascot should we use for our team? Okay. There's two options here. Now, ultimately, it doesn't matter what our stats will ever be. Should I just roll a d4 and odds and...
Yeah.
Who's calling odds and evens? Top one odds, bottom one even?
Yeah.
Sounds
All right.
right.
Odd. Top one.
Top one. All right.
All right, let's see what happens.
Genetically engineered cross between every kind of monster at the school.
Abe the Abomination.
Smart.
So smart. Hey, it actually worked.
Yeah.
Finally, an idea that represents the true diversity of our school. We can use Daddy's Gene Lab. What? Let's see. In order to fit all the monster parts in, the mascot will have to be about 100 feet tall, covered in nightmarish appendages and moist tentacles.
So Zgor.
Yes.
Zoe's the mascot.
Basically.
Which means it shall provide great shade on hot game days. The tentacles can hold umbrellas. Huzzah!
Yeah, because deadly genetic experiments are always the shortcut to a girl's heart.
No!
Two smarts in one bullet. Hey, the gods of randomness have spoken.
Right.
No complaining. All right. Moving on. Okay, so how do we want to number this? I'm thinking. I'm definitely using a D10, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
All right. D10. We got a 10.
Oh, wow.
Why
Really
don't we
wants
play
to
D?
start.
Oh my God! I didn't even look at who we were gonna sit with.
Yeah.
We might be on our Miranda route though now.
I mean, not if we get some Scott points here.
That's true. You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. Oh, is this the fish stick thing?
Yeah.
What's wrong with Miranda?
Isn't it obvious? Right here, on my tray. Fish sticks.
Fish stick. Yeah, fish stick Friday.
It's not great,
I
Scott.
almost feel like we could fast forward through some of this because we've like read this at least 8
Fish are
times.
subjects, not food.
Air people.
How do you not know about the air people?
Yeah, sure, because I totally know how to read.
What?
What?
Well, I must insist you stop eating. It's treason.
I don't live in your bird kingdom, so it's not treason. It's anarchy. It's Let's Fish Sticks Friday. Miranda fish sticks, lol, really close, and yada yada. Okay, all right. So it is even. We're going bottom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Scott.
This is a battle between Scott and Miranda now.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with fish sticks. They're good and good for you.
I suppose you're right. Perhaps this is not the air people plot I suspected after all. Though I am disappointed that so much plastic is being used in fish sticks rather than plastic drink rings to catch birds with.
I'd like to point out, like, despite the fact that we're trying to go random and get random events, we're going down events we've seen so many times.
Right.
Except I don't think we got that interaction at the beginning. So I guess that's don't forget about snails. Snails too.
I would much rather forget about the snails, thank you.
Does this mean you still get the fish stick and blood? I won.
Very well, take it. Ugh.
Scott chows down. Artificial fish finger. Scott thumbs up. All right, we got a little bit of Scott, a little bit of Miranda going on here. Moving on into the evening.
D6.
Randy, what is? Ooh, there's a chance we might get a 5. Let's see what happens. We got a 1. Nat 1. Auditorium.
Here we go.
Gav, that's your favorite place, isn't it?
No.
Now it is. We're a dragon. Our rehearsing class plays is a figurative blowjob. Performance is tense and expiring. We're in a generation, so it's about too creativity. We're blazing through this a little bit. After school is, but fail to focus on sunbathing since you see Scott and Miranda deep in conversation. I mean, we're even on both of them. It's a sports game thing, Miranda. I think I'm a good boy, but there's something that just gets me growling when I see that opposing team.
Oh, Scott, believe me, I understand better than you may think. It's exactly how I feel about those horrendous air people.
We're still on about this. Air people. It's like he never, even if he's heard of it, he doesn't remember.
Yes, Scott, obviously the air people. I know I've told you about them before, and she has. They're the sworn enemy of the mer people, and they must all be destroyed if they refuse to accept our superiority.
Oh wow, all of them? That sounds really hard.
It will be. They're a horrible, ruthless nation of feathery socialists who refuse to bend a knee no matter how many times my father invades. They don't like guacamole, Scott. They eat the crust of their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They wear socks with sandals!
Ease up a little bit on the screaming part. Socks and sandals!
And fanny packs!
Oh man, that's pretty scary. That's a pretty scary enemy, Miranda. What are the mer people gonna do about it?
That's a great question, Scott. We've tried reasoning with them through bombs, chemical warfare, and torture, but they're entirely unreceptive.
It's really weird that wouldn't sway the air people, but maybe you can step in and help. All right, Scott and Miranda probably have different takes on what the best strategy would be, so think hard about what you pitch. We're not gonna think at all. The dice is a 1. Reach a truce. Use your great cheerleading skills to put an end to this feud. Holy crap, how is this working?
Yeah, wow.
What?
Yes, you're a genius. Cheerleading is always the answer.
Scott, as much as I appreciate you, peace isn't the answer with those hideous air people. Also, how do you two plan to put an end to a feud that has existed for centuries just by cheerleading?
We don't know until we try. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, air people, just end this war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Reaching peace would be really great. 9, 10, 12, 13. Remember to always use sunscreen. You decide not to point out he forgot 11. Just missing one number is quite good, but it's quite good by lovely Scott's standards.
Scott, this is useless. Trying to negotiate with the air people is never an option.
But then, a slip of paper falls from the sky. Miranda picks it up and reads it.
Dear Scott, I really liked your cheerleading. Keep being this cheerful. Sincerely, the sun.
But Damien's gonna punch it later. Hooray!
This has nothing to do with our feud, Scott. Gasp! I
Audible
guess I
gasp.
should seek war advice from someone else. Have a nice day.
I think this means we're on the Scott route now.
I think so.
She might be right, but I won't ever stop cheerleading. Thanks, Randy. Thanks, son. Hooray!
Cute.
But then you spot something.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, you're here.
Yeah, wow.
A good one, Polly. He totally thinks he's friends with the sun now. We can mess with his head big time.
Didn't they do this to the wolf pack with the moon?
Yeah.
Also, it's evening. How is there a sun?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Right? Also, I didn't want the big guy to feel like his cheerleading was useless. As annoying as it can be sometimes, he doesn't deserve to be sad.
No, he doesn't.
You know what? I agree.
Oh, it was Vera and Polly once again messing with people's heads. But you know what? Scott is happy, and he thinks your idea worked, so good enough. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity. All right, we're moving on into week 2, and I'm thinking that we'll have to move on to into week 2 next time because we are trying to figure out a better way to schedule these things out. That way they don't get all weird. But whatever. I'm not gonna explain myself. Bye.
Bye.